Hey y'all, I just wanted to hop on here a minute. Just got a couple things to say. So, on the pictures that I posted from the TBI pictures, I was always under the impression that that was on the 15th. I have some emails out. I want to double check that. I don't want to say that it's the 15th for sure if it's not. But it was just an observation of mine that he wasn't like dirty, like he had been drywalling. Now we've heard Benny Keys and other people say that they didn't think he was at work that day. I have a tendency to think that he wasn't at work all day. That's just my opinion. But we do want to be accurate on when those photos were taken. So I'm trying to look into that, okay? Also, now it is coming out that this call or text messages between Ziggy and Michelle were not accurate. I don't know. I like to think that maybe this isn't made up, and that would bother me that someone would come on and say something like that that's not true when Summer's been missing for 11 months now. And I do want to say that anything I say, I do want to be as accurate as possible. We're still in a place after almost a year where we're still speculating on everything, and it just seems like all these little pieces of information come out, and it just leaves you shaking your head saying, "Oh my gosh." To the point where it's like, what do you even believe anymore? I can't imagine being in law enforcement's position, having to sift through all of this. And how do you prove something one way or another if so many people lie? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you even believe? Because literally, any one of these scenarios that are out there could be true. But if so many people are lying and then it's spun a little bit of truth in there, it's like, what do you even know for sure? The only thing we know for sure, Summer disappeared on June 15th. Grandis, Dawn, well, not Dawn, Grandis and Candace allegedly were the last two to see Summer alive or there physically, and the boys, of course. I don't think the boys had anything to do with it, and that's just my opinion. But it's hard to believe that this beautiful little girl just disappears underneath the supervision of two grown women, and they don't know anything at all. And then Dawn says such strange things that it's hard to believe that he doesn't know something. And then you've got all these other people that are poking their head into the story, and it's like, where do they fit in? And so we're all out here going, okay, so what is actually true? So we have a lot of speculation still to this day. So I want Summer found. That's the most important thing to me. I know to you too. She has touched all of us in one way or another, and we want to see justice for her. We want her to be found. And to me, this is just drug on just far too long. And it's really sad because there's this little girl in the middle of this chaotic mess from all the adults and RSOs and SOs and the drugs and my heart breaks for all of these kids who have been living around all of this confusion their entire life. Anyways, if I can get some absolute truths, absolute definites on some of these things, the pictures, whether Michelle was telling the truth or not. I will be sure to pass it on. But as of right now, just we're kind of up in the air. We'll just kind of have to roll with it and see what happens. Okay, so not trying to start any misinformation by just noticing that Dawn had a nice shirt on. So I'm not trying to do that. Please understand. It was just something I noticed. Somebody else noticed it. And I was like, you know what? That might be interesting to y'all too. So just please remember that I'm human and I am subject to mistakes just like everyone else. But I do try to keep things pretty level-headed over here. I try. So maybe cut me a little slack when I don't get something exactly right. I'm trying to sift through the same mess on the internet as everyone else. But I just want you to know how much I do appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate all the comments, all the feedback. And I'll talk to you soon.